Both of these coins are 1 troy ounce, and both are produced by Australia's Perth Mint. So why are they priced so differently? You're watching APMEX Answers, a segment where we answer your questions about precious metals. We've got 2 coins, both very similar, on all the physical attributes. They're both round, they have a face value of $1 Australian. They both weigh 1 troy ounce. They're both coins from a sovereign mint, the same sovereign mint. Their purity is identical, 4/9 fine silver. In fact, the only thing that's noticeably dissimilar is the design. So is that the driving factor behind the price difference? The answer is sort of, but not really. It's not the whole story. Kangaroos are bullion pieces. They're primarily valued for their silver content, and they carry a slightly higher premium for being a sovereign coin as compared to generic silver rounds or bars. Swans, however, are considered semi-numismatic. To understand what semi-numismatic means, we really need to define numismatics. Numismatics is the study and collection of coins, currency, medallions, usually associated with rare or unusual coins and currency, and oftentimes items of historical value. There isn't a requirement for rarity or historical value as part of most official definitions for numismatics, but they often just go hand in hand, so it carries that association. Now, when something is semi-numismatic, it's kind of a gray area term that means something a little different to a lot of different people, but you can generally think of it as a collectible piece. Modern bullion collections, like the Swans, often fall into this category. Now, I'll give you an example. I'm going to use graded silver eagles for this. Silver eagles are undeniably a bullion coin. However, when you start grading them, the premium rises. And if you grade them and turn them into a collection, let's say I collected 1 fine specimen, a top quality graded silver eagle for each year it's been in production since 1986, now I have something that's worth a bit of money. In fact, the premium I'll get for the collection would be substantially higher than if I tried to sell a stack of 38 ounces of random year silver eagles. So this collection of bullion pieces has gained numismatic value or collectible value and now carries an associated numismatic premium. Goes well above and beyond the spot price for the bullion. So we would call this a semi-numismatic item. So the extra premium is one way you might identify something semi-numismatic. Another way might be by its rarity or if it has a limited mintage. And so there's actually the big difference between the Roos and the Swans. Now I pulled up the Perth Mint's declared mintages for their coins. It's publicly available. You could find this stuff on their website, no problem. I'm going to read out loud the declared mintages from 2015 onward for the Kangaroos. Ready? In 2015, there was a maximum mintage of 300,000 ounces and it sold out. Now, after that, they removed the maximum mintage for the Kangaroos. So in 2016 onward, their declared mintages were 11.2 million ounces, 5.1 million, 4.4 million, 5.7 million, and then in 2020 it jumps up to 13.2 million ounces, and then they did another 11.7 million ounces in 2021. So they've done millions of ounces each year since the limit was removed in 2015. The Silver Swans? Well, the 1 ounce coin had a limited mintage of 25,000 coins in 2020. That's compared to the 13.2 million ounces in Kangaroos. So you could debate the definition of semi-numismatic, and you could argue that it has to have some historical or vintage connotations to be included in that category, and I could buy that. It's totally fine if that's your definition. I've heard a few different ones, and to be honest, I'm not sure there's a true consensus in the industry. But even if you don't buy into the explanation of semi-numismatics, you'd still have to agree that the limited mintages and collectible value of the Swan and other similar products is what drives the prices and the premiums up. Now, we did briefly mention design, and design does play a factor. Now remember that this is still a commodity, and commodity prices are affected by both demand and supply. And there are 2 sides to that coin, if you will. So I'll give you another example. The Perth Mint produces a hugely popular lunar coin series. They're not the only mint that does this, but they have one of the most popular designs. It's very well done, very high quality production. It looks beautiful. And so the design does drive demand up, and as a result, the price follows. So in this way, one could argue the design is a driving factor alongside the limited mintage, though as we said before, it's not the whole story. So there's your answer. Now you know what the differences are, why the Kangaroos are priced the way they are, and why the Swans are priced the way they are. If you've got any questions, drop them in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.